Hello everyone. For this week's Friday Facts, I'm going to be talking about hummingbirds, and in particular the Anna's hummingbird. But I'm also going to talk a bit about the Rufous, which is a migratory visitor from Mexico that visits us every spring and summer and breeds here. In the 2017 Vancouver official city bird election, the Anna's hummingbird was named the official bird of the city of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where it resides year-round. Its official conservation status is of least concern. It's Vancouver Bird Week, and it starts actually tomorrow, Saturday, May 8th, and it runs through to May 16th. Please check out the link in my description to the Vancouver Bird celebration. There are lots of interesting events and live broadcasts and Zoom shows all about birds that you can take part in. I'll put some links in my description so you can check it out. And there's a lot of awesome folk involved. BC Bird Trail, City of Vancouver, Stanley Park Ecological Society, Birds Canada. In fact, everyone who loves birds is taking part, even me. This video I'm doing now is in honour of the Vancouver Bird celebration. Hummingbirds are birds native to the Americas, and there are over 360 different types of hummingbirds. But here in Vancouver, BC, we mainly get the Annas and the Rufous. The Rufous is a migratory spring and summer visitor. Just look at this gorget change colour. See the feathers? Almost like fish scales refracting the light and seeming to change colour. It's just incredible. Now, when I was researching hummingbirds, I was just amazed, blown away. There's just so much information about them. These little birds, no bigger than my thumb, have been thoroughly researched, and I'm not surprised. They are fascinating and so beautiful. There's so much information that I'm going to have to do a few more shows about them. Anna's hummingbirds have the northernmost year-round range of any hummingbird. During cold temperatures, the Anna's hummingbirds gradually gain weight during the day as they convert sugar to fat. In addition, hummingbirds with inadequate stores of body fat or insufficient plumage are able to survive periods of sub-freezing weather by lowering their metabolic rate and entering a state of torpor. Almost like bird hibernation. It always amazes me when I'm out in the snow wrapped up in about 20 layers, and there on a branch is a tiny emerald jewel fluttering his wings and puffing up his feathers, trying to keep warm. It's just incredible. When courting, the male Anna's hummingbird ascends some 35 meters above the female before diving at a speed of 27 meters a second, producing a high-pitched sound near the female. This downward acceleration during the dive is the highest reported for any vertebrate undergoing a voluntary aerial maneuver. In addition to the acceleration, the speed relative to the body length is the highest known for any vertebrate. For example, it is about twice the diving speed of a peregrine falcon in pursuit of prey. That's an interesting fact. I didn't know that. But it's much too fast for me to even try and capture on film. It's just amazing. They zoom up and then zoom down at quite a rate. It's just amazing. In the springtime here, when the salmonberry blossoms appear. We get to see the Rufous hummingbird. They migrate here from Mexico and breed in our spring and summer before returning south in the fall and winter. Just look at this blob of liquid gold. After a cold, dark winter, when I see the pink salmonberry blossom flower, I start looking out for these little balls of sunshine, angry sunshine. They have so much attitude in such a tiny little bird. They have egos of eagles. The Rufous hummingbird is smaller than the Annas and is known for its extraordinary flight skills, flying over 2,000 miles during its migratory transits. In 2018, the Rufous hummingbird was uplisted on the conservation status list from of least concern to near threatened. The basis of this is due to its reliance on insect prey during the wintering season. It will be heavily affected by the global decline in insect populations due to pesticides and intensified agriculture. The female in both the Annas and the Rufous raise the young without any assistance from the male. The female bird usually builds a nest in a shrub or tree and vines, and the nest is constructed of plant fibers, downy feathers, and animal hair. Look at these little beaks poking up. The exterior is camouflaged with chips of lichen and plant debris, very well camouflaged. The nest materials are bound together with spiderweb silk, and this spiderweb silk expands and stretches as the babies grow. The male hummingbird is very defensive of his territory, his leg, and will attempt to move even a great horned owl out of his space. Watch here as this Annas has a conversation with a great horned owl. Just look at the owl's expression. And here a Rufous scolds a barred owl very angrily. See him flitting all around at the top of the screen? Listen for his noise. Zip, zip, zip. Oh, it's just too funny to watch sometimes. And here he is, right in the face of a northern saw-whet owl. He gets right into his face. Look at him. Oh, to be so brave. I often notice how many hummingbirds nest right near larger raptors, eagles, hawks. It could be for protection, but I think it's also because of the very many insects that live in the base of the nests of raptors. Here's a red-tailed hawk sitting on her eggs. You can just see the top of her head, while a little Annas hummingbird feasts on bugs in the cracks and sticks of the nest below. See her flitting backwards and forwards? I love these hummingbirds. Watch this one fly around my head, hovering in mid-air. Isn't that amazing? Looks almost like a fairy. And I sometimes wonder, is this where the tales of fairies came from? It's quite magical. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. Please consider supporting my work. I'll put a link to my Patreon and PayPal accounts in my description. I appreciate any support. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind. Please respect wildlife and always try to put nature first.